Hello, sweeties! Jeez, just when you think the world cannot get any weirder, the planets charge off in a new and much crazier direction. Of course, I'm exaggerating as usual, but still, there are some really peculiar things happening out there. So, it's September 20th, 2020, and there's a whole new defensiveness in the air. We're all trying to figure out what's really going on. And then, as soon as we think we've got it, we hang on to our new beliefs like rabid dogs, and then God help anyone who disagrees with us. This is when we have to remind ourselves of that wonderful quote by Voltaire, "I don't agree with a word that you say, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it." You know, you have to be a little bit tolerant this week. Try and remember that. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and press the bell thing, you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Virgo, my little fluff ball, just slow down to a panic, sweetie. You'll need to think about what you really want before making any of those insane moves you're so famous for. The problem is that the planet of courage and passion and wild impatience is still in retreat, which means your best plan for now is to pull right back from any dramas. If anyone asks you what you think, ask for more time. And sure, things like intimacy and personal transformation are definitely up for a rethink, but probably not just yet. You'll have a couple of months to make those sorts of big decisions. But even then, give yourself a few days to readjust. You're terrified of investing your money or your energy into anything that's not guaranteed. But you know very well that the only guarantee we know of is that we'll all eventually die. And who cares about that? For now, find ways to share. Money, resources, whatever. Generosity always brings abundance, amazingly. And while you're looking, just take your time with everything. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little daffodil, have you started glowing yet? It won't take long. There are all sorts of delicious new energies pumping through your veins, preparing for Wednesday when the sun moves into your sign. You've made it through some really hideous months. And now you've got a chance to leave all the nightmares behind. Or some of them. Look, if you've been fighting with lovers or business partners, you can easily fix those problems, as long as both of you can put your egos down. Trying to prove you were right all along, or better, is just a boring waste of time. So fix the personal stuff, and whenever you're unsure, just apologize for everything, much easier. Now, if you're negotiating a contract, you'll need more time. Ask. And if you're finding new ways to make money, write down every creative thought, no matter how peculiar. The abundance energies are with you, so let them in. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little strawberry shortcake, play nicely now. The planets are finding some fabulous new friends for you. Your job is to keep them. You'll have plenty of time to organize some fun though, maybe a little cocktail party or something, you're good at that. Because for the moment, the career's kind of on hold. Actually, it's not so much that the career's not going anywhere, it's just that you've taken on too much and you can't cope, so the wheels are falling off. Ha ha. So, firstly, you'll have to find someone you trust, and then you'll have to delegate. And stop being so ridiculously arrogant. You definitely can't be the only person in the universe that is trustworthy. That just doesn't make any sense. So ask for help. Every time you're willing to take a chance, you open new doors to success, you'll see. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little ice cream cone. We've got an ambitious week ahead, which means yes, you will be working like a dog, but you'll also need to prioritize your most important goals. Just narrow the focus and wipe out distractions, and pay no attention to the inevitable personal dramas caused by half the planets that are moving in reverse. The fact is, you're not seeing anything very clearly. So you'll need to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, or even better, ignore them all and concentrate on making yourself rich, or at least richer. There's plenty of money about if you know where to look. Just remember, any fool can learn from their own experience. It takes a really wise person to be willing to learn from someone else's. I mean, how many people do you know who took their parents' advice? Even if it was really useful, which it isn't always, but nevertheless. Okay, so this week, decide that you're willing to change and succeed. That's a great start. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little koala bear. Just because you have acute cabin fever does not mean this is a good time to start throwing things around the room as if you would. As you very well know, you're much more neurotic about fevers and contagion and personal protection than just about anybody else. So how about this for an alternative stress reducer? Move everything around in your lounge. Change the pictures on the walls, repaint the ceilings, maybe with stars. You just need a new perspective, not a new place to panic. So keep the safety first thing going. Then when you've calmed down to relative sanity, start looking around for new job opportunities. There are some amazing ideas out there. Everybody's been all locked up and they've come up with brilliant ideas, possibly even in fields you hadn't thought of. So learn something new, reignite the creative powers. The world will always be insane. Your job is to rise above the crap and then show the rest of us how to get where you are. Go goats! That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little Maltese poodle, you know what? Frustration is simply not one of your options, nor are tantrums, streams of abuse, or stabbing someone in the heart with your penknife. The fact is, the universe is doing its very best to slow you down and get you thinking. Deep thoughts, spiritual meanderings are all just part of your new journey. You've been racing about like a loony for far too long now, and this week is about taking a second look at whatever is going on in your head or even your heart. Take a day, take two, drive to the country, get away from anyone who's demanding more than you have to give, then rethink your plan. No pressure. This is actually all good stuff. The rest of the world is finally catching up to you. And yes, we know it'll take a while, but you're the one who gets it. So be kind to the people who don't. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little puppy dog. So what if no one wants to join you in your fabulous new ventures? Just wave goodbye and sail off on your own. You'll soon find new playmates and helpmates. This week's very peculiar energies are teaching you independence and the courage to believe in yourself. And as of now, you need no one's approval but your own. One small thing. Do everything possible to make your home safe. Sprinkle salt in the corners, light candles, place crystals at the entrances. Amethyst and rose quartz are always good. And believe in your heart that you're protected, because of course you are. Now, about that love life. Did you think you had to sacrifice your entire self to deserve love? Can you hear how ridiculous that sounds? If someone can't love you the way you are, move on, sweetie. Sure, you need to change. We all need to change. But in the meanwhile, are you supposed to live like a monk? I don't think so. So grab all the love you can get. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little raspberry. It's a very weird week and you're wondering where all the excitement has gone. But bear in mind that excitement covers a multitude of lunacies. So try enjoying the quiet moments while you've got them. They won't last. You're still learning that there's enormous fun to be had even when you're not charging about at 100 miles an hour. In fact, you probably find you're sleeping twice as much as usual and hiding from the world in general, and that's fine. As long as you keep your most important appointments and remember to comb your hair would be nice. But while you're in silent mode, write a long list of desires and read them out to the universe. Adventure returns next week in all its forms. And you won't necessarily be that happy about it, you'll see. So enjoy this quiet while you have it. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little watermelon. All that career stress is spilling over into your relationships and you're wondering which to focus on first. Or perhaps you're just mildly overwhelmed at everyone's attempt to coordinate their plans with yours. This is rubbish. Don't feel pressurized to fit in. Just slow down and let the moments develop at their own pace. If you simplify your life, you'll give everyone a chance to ease into their own schedule before they start cramming too much into yours. You just take one day at a time, and sometimes even just 1 hour. There are loads of opportunities about that at the moment, amazingly. But you're going to miss them if you're hurtling about trying to keep everyone happy. You know what you're like? Firstly, stop fretting about money. Your money's fine. And secondly, stop fretting. No point. Burnout is extremely tedious and you have loads of reasons to stay sane and happy. Hang in there. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little sunflower. This is all very fabulous. But while you're skipping about having a fun time, someone close by isn't. So share. Share your fortune, share that wonderful smile, just so that jealousy doesn't have to become part of your day. The moment you allow yourself to be infected by other people's negative crap is the moment your own life begins to fall over. So be kind. This week's energies want you strong and sure of where you're going, even if it's just one tiny bite at a time. Asking everyone for advice tells the universe that you don't trust yourself. So take your courage, seize the moment, and don't let anyone tell you that blue hair doesn't suit you. Complete rubbish. You were designed for maximum attention. So open the windows so they can all get a peek, and then decide how much money you want to make. The universe needs that kind of information. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little kangaroo, this is excellent news. At long last, your love life is starting to improve. So much so that you might actually make some real decisions this week, but not if you're not ready, obviously. At the very least, though, you get to upgrade the moments with your fabulous new wisdom. You'll finally put your ego down, and you're getting out of your own way, and you'll let yourself be amazing. Everyone loves you like this, and soon you'll be beating off the fans with a broom and making different decisions as a result. Still, don't rush into anything you're not ready for. The sex planet will be tottering in reverse for another 2 months, so you're not completely sure how you feel yet. Use that spare creative energy to redecorate your home or rethink your look. That'll keep you occupied. Career options come later. Quite soon, actually. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little sex god. Is everyone telling you how fabulous you're looking? Not surprising at all. The goddess of love and romance and even money has moved in, making you deliciously confident and divinely sexy. Take selfies, babe. Make copious notes. Store up the moments in case you need them later. You're much more in tune with your emotions than usual, which is excellent. Just try to be kind to all the adoring fans who are in love with you, and enjoy that inner glow while it lasts. And don't feel obliged to make any ridiculous commitments just yet. None of that "we've just got married" horseshit. An evening or two of wicked behavior could be exactly the break you need. And when you've done messing with everyone's hearts, have a stab at the finance. That'll calm you down. There's money around. Grab some. That's it for Leo. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. This is the perfect time to start believing in your own magic and to make something amazing happen. So whenever you're out there in the world, protect yourself in a bubble of silver light, and then ask your angels to help you. And keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling changes your vibration. It does. Give it a bash. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, just press the button. It's free. And have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 seconds just how amazing you are. And give yourself permission to succeed. It's really important. Bye now.